Hi guys! So today I'm going to be doing a 50 questions tag. They're all random questions. And I'm just going to go through them and answer them as best as I can. Here's the first one. Grab the nearest book to you, turn to page 18 and find line 4. I need a book. Found a book about kids. Let's see, page 18. Oh god. The book looks like this. Alright, line 4 says, if correct, the child can color it or cut it out and paste it on a card. I'm assuming this is an activity for somebody. Number 2, stretch your left arm out as far as you can. What can you touch? The air. Before you started this, what were you doing? I was thinking about what am I gonna do for this video. Number 5, without looking, guess what time it is? I'm gonna say like 6:57. I don't know. Maybe 7 o'clock. Number 6, now look at the clock. What time is it? It is 6:56 and 59 seconds, and now it's 6:57. Number 7, have you ever been in a fight? No, because I'm a lover, not a fighter. Although I've had dreams about getting into fights, I really don't look forward to getting into one. So I try to stay away from those kind of people. Number 8, what would you do if you found out your best friend were gay? Well, that's happened to me before, like 5 times. And they're still my best friends, so you can kind of guess what happened there. Number 9, if you could speak 3 different languages, what would they be? Okay, number 1, like the first one out of any language in the world would be Japanese, because I love Japan, love Japanese culture, love their religion, love everything about Japan, even the bad stuff. The second one I'm going to say is Chinese. Even though I'm already learning Chinese, Chinese is just second best to Japanese, and China is kind of second best to Japan. And then the third language would be German. German is just a language I would love to learn. Number 10, what country would you want to visit the most? You can kind of guess already, but Japan. Japan all the way. I worship Japan. Number 11, you and your best friends are bored. What do you do? Okay, if we didn't have like a TV or something, I think we would just talk. But if we had a TV or like Netflix or Hulu, probably watch anime. Do you find piercings and tattoos attractive? No, not really. If it's like your ears that are pierced, I'm fine with that. But if it's like your eyebrow or your nose or your lip or your tongue or your arm or like those, no. And like tattoos, if it's like a sleeve, not really, but if it's like a little somewhere like I love mom, no, forget that. I don't know. I don't think I find tattoos attractive. Am I addicted to anything? I'm addicted to chocolate. Chocolate's my favorite thing ever. I don't do drugs or anything. Number 14, what song is stuck in your head? Number 15, what was the last time you were invited to a party? I don't get invited to parties. Number 16, do you hate Twilight? Okay, when Twilight first came out, like the movies, I was all, ew, I don't want to see Twilight, they sparkle, those aren't vampires, but my sister was like dying over Twilight, and so I watched the movies. And when Breaking Dawn came out, I was really excited for it. So I went to go see the movie, and I loved it. And the end of the movie was like such a big cliffhanger that I needed to see part 2. And I saw part 2, and I was satisfied inside. Number 17, who was the last person to make you laugh? Last person who made me like almost die laughing, like crying laughing? I would have to say my best friend. Me and him were kind of like play fighting, and I decided to like kick him in the back of his knee, you know, like where you'll fall. He almost fell, and that was like the funniest thing ever. And I just started dying and crying, and we were walking up the stairs, and he's laughing at me laughing, which is making me laugh more and making me cry because I can't even handle like the hilariousness of the entire situation. And I just couldn't like look at him for the rest of the day. And when I did, I just thought about that moment. I started laughing again, started crying again. I was broken. Number 18, have you ever tried to outrun a bus? Yes, I have. One day I woke up really late, and so I'm speed walking to my bus stop, and my bus stop is kind of far. It was like 5 to 6 blocks away. I don't know why it was that far, but who cares? And I saw my bus like pull off from my stop, and so I started running and tried to cut it off. He's here, and I'm here, and he's going this way, so I tried to cut him off like this, but I missed him, and then I walked back home. Very sad and cold. Number 19, do you want to try skydiving? I totally want to try skydiving. It's one of the things that are on my bucket list before I die. Number 21, one word to describe yourself. I don't know what this word means, but just because it's random and long. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Please don't quote me on that. I do not know what that word means. Number 22, one word to describe your friends. Patient. Number 23, what do you think is at the bottom of a rainbow? The ground? In Fantasyland, I would say the pot of gold would be like gold coins, and the gold coins would be chocolate coins, and they would be for me. And I would be the overlord of the leprechauns. Number 24, would you talk to a stranger on the internet? I have a Tumblr, and I'm just gonna say yeah, because there's a few people who I've talked to on Tumblr, and they're all like, I have a YouTube channel. And I'm like, really? And they're like, yeah. So they show me their YouTube channel, and I'm like, whoa, that's really cool. And we just connect over YouTube and being random. Number 25, what is on your mind right now? The kind of questions I'm going to have to answer that are coming up. Number 26, you wake up as the opposite sex. What do you do first? I'm going to say that I go pee. I go pee first. Are you hungry? Yes, I'm hungry, and my dad is cooking some lasagna and broccoli, I think. Number 28, do you have an interesting scar? Yes, I do, and it's on the side of my leg. And it looks like a caterpillar. Number 29, if so, how'd you get it? I don't remember how old I was, but I fell on a giant fish tank. I was playing, jumping around, the house, and I fell on the fish tank, and it just punctured my leg. So I had to get stitches. It's now a giant caterpillar on the side of my right leg. I don't really like to wear shorts because of that reason, and I really don't like to go swimming because of that reason, but I swim anyway because I'm a fish. Number 30, who's the last person that made you cry? I'm gonna say that friend who made me laugh so much that I cried. They don't have to be bad tears. Number 31, if you were a crayon, what color would you be? I'd be every color, plus all the different shades of every color. That'd be one awesome crayon. Number 32, have you ever changed clothes in a vehicle? Yes, I have. Like on road trips, and I spilled something on myself, changed my clothes. Number 33, would you rather fly or be invisible for a day? I would rather be invisible. I can go on an airplane if I wanted to fly. Paragliding, there's other options. Number 34, when's the last time you showered? I showered today. Number 35, do you have any weird phobias? I don't know if this is a phobia, but I am like so afraid of getting into a car accident with a semi. Number 38, do you remember your dreams? Yes, I do remember my dreams, and I can control most of them. I can't control my nightmares. That's the bad thing. 90% of my dreams. The other 10% are nightmares. Number 39, the last film you saw. The last movie I saw was Catching Fire. Number 40, if you could eat lunch with a famous person, who would it be? Okay, I would eat lunch with Dylan O'Brien, aka Styles from Teen Wolf. I just feel like we would get along really, really well. Number 41, what are your turn-offs? Let's see. This goes for anybody, not people that I date, but just like anybody that wants to be a part of my life. I absolutely hate when people like do drugs or they drink alcohol underage. There are some of my friends who do drugs, and I really want them to stop because I took an oath probably in the 6th grade to not interact with people who do drugs or drink underage. And the fact that a lot of my friends are doing that, it makes me really sad because I don't want to not be friends with them, but I don't want to if I'm friends with you and I find out that you're doing drugs, I get really sad about it, and it hurts me deeply because I really love you and I don't want you to do that to yourself, even though you're like, wow, it feels really good and it just makes me really happy. I'm happy that you're happy, but I don't like that the way you're getting happy is doing drugs or getting drunk, and it makes me really sad. The fact that some of my friends ask me if I ever want to do that kind of stuff, and I'm like, no, because I'm only 15. Why would I want to ruin my life like that? You know, getting drunk and then getting arrested, or doing drugs and getting arrested, because I want to have a good life, not one doing drugs and getting drunk all the time. Number 42, do you sing in the shower? Yes, I do sing in the shower. Number 44, how far away do you live from your birthplace? I live pretty far. I was born in Jonesboro, Arkansas, and now I live in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Number 43, what's your favorite time of day? My favorite time of day would have to be probably night. Night, because that's when most of my thoughts are coming out. Like, I think about everything that's happened in maybe the past week all in one night, and then I end up falling asleep and having dreams about those things.